So we're going to have a little look here at investments or savings, and we're talking about installment savings. So if I'm saving a certain amount each month, okay? So let's say, for example, I'm going to put in €100 at the beginning of each month, okay? During that month, that €100 will earn interest, okay? So interest will be applied. Now, if I am going to save it for, let's say, 36 months, okay? We're saving for 36 months. That €100 that I put in the first month, how many months is it in there for? 30. It's actually in there for 36 months because you include that first month as a month, okay? So the first amount that I put in would be in there for 36 months, earning interest each month, okay? The next month, how many months is it in there for? I'm 35. Up until the second last month, and then the last month. So when I put that money in on the last month, it's actually just earning interest for that month. It's in there for 1 month. Okay? So you end up with this series of numbers. Okay? Now if I reverse it, just swapping this, how would I find out the amount of money that's in the account after the 3 years? Because each month, this which I put in at the first month, that earns an amount because it's in there for the full 36 months. That earns an amount because it's in there for 35 months, and so on. So this is what type of series? Have a look at what's happening each time. What did I multiply by to get from here to here? I have increased my power, haven't I? Okay? If I'm increasing my power, that means I'm multiplying by whatever the thing is. So this is a geometric series. Okay? Your A is this. Because we've reversed it, you'll always consider your A to be this one. And what's your common ratio, your OR? What did I have to multiply to get from here to here? 1 plus I. Brilliant. So it's a geometric series. Now, if I want to find out the amount of money in the account after the 36 months, what would I have to do with my geometric series? The sum. Very good. So I'd be finding S of 36. Okay? Sn formula. Do you remember your Sn formula? A, 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r. Now, the book gives you a formula that you can learn off, but I actually think it's much nicer to just be able to see your A, see your OR, and then use your SN formula, because we've done this already. Okay, so let's do an example of this. Can I get rid of the board? Okay. Start writing. Okay. So we need to take down a few things. She saves 400 every 3 months at an effective quarterly rate. Well, a quarterly rate is a quarter of a year. It's every 3 months. So you know that your time and your interest, they are in the same unit. So we are talking about quarterly or every 3 months. Okay? Now, she saves it for 5 years. How many quarters is that? Yeah. So 5 years, 4 quarters in a year. So we're talking about 20 quarters or 20 payments. Now, we know when we're writing out our geometric series, we reverse it. We start at 1 and go up to 20. Okay? So, 400 euro, this is part 1 here, 400 euro is going into the account and it's earning interest. So, 0.9%. So, it's 1 plus 0.9%. Okay? 1 plus 0.9%. 1.009. That's the first quarter. Second quarter, up to the 20th quarter. Okay? So there's our geometric series. Now, find the value of her investment at the end of the period. That means I'm adding all of these terms together, or I'm summing the first 20 terms of my series. So I'm looking for S of 20. Okay? So Sn is, there's my formula for Sn, taken from the logbooks. Okay? A is the first term. And or is my common ratio. What did I multiply by each time? 1.009, exactly. And then you're just going to do S, that's Sn, I'm interested in S20. So anywhere I see N, I'm just going to put in 20. So let's just fill it in. A, 1 minus or to the power of 20 over 1 minus or. And you're just going to throw that into your calculator. Fraction first. Sorry, this bit here, yeah, thank you. That bit there is part 2. Okay. Example 2. Any questions on that? Okay. Can I get rid of the board? Okay.
Is that a your assignment?
Yeah. Okay, find the sum of money P that needs to be saved per month to cover the cost of a €1,500 holiday. You okay?
Can I go to toilet, please?
Okay, so basically, I need to add all of my savings each month plus the interest for 18 months, and they have to add up to 1,500. So really, that's what I want. So the sum of the 18 month savings adds up to 1,500. Okay, so we need to write out our geometric series. Okay, so the amount of money I put in per month, and it's gaining 0.4%. So 1 plus 0.4% is 1.004. So all the way up to however many months we're dealing with, 18. So there's my series written out. Now I can write out, my first term is that. My common ratio is that. And I'm interested in S of 18. Okay. Now, I know I need the sum of the first 18 terms to equal 1,500. Okay, so when I fill in 18 here, fill in my A and my OR, I'm going to put it equal to 1,500. Okay, so let's just do that. And I know that's equal to 1,500. Now I'm going to get my calculator out and I'm going to put all of this into the calculator. Okay, because all of that is just being multiplied by P. So whatever number I get with this, I'm going to put it next to P and then I'll get P on its own. Okay, so in my calculator I have 1.004 by Okay, so just throwing it into the calculator then, I get 18.699. So 18 point, let's just, I've kind of told you to go 4, haven't I? So let's do that. 18.6998 P equals 1500. And then to get P on its own, you're going to divide. So you'd need to save €80.21 every month in order to cover the cost of that holiday. The only way this could change, okay, is if they told you you're saving at the end of the month. So, get rid of this question, okay? Can I wipe the board? In a particular question, if it said to you, you are saving €500 at the end of each month, that would mean in the first month, you don't earn any interest because you've only put it in at the end of the month. So your series starts with just 500. Then the next one would be 500, 1 plus I. Then the next one would be 500, 1 plus I squared. So on. And if we were saving for 36 months, the last installment would be in there for how many months? 35. It's just they can word the question slightly differently. Okay, so just be aware. If they don't say anything about it and it's just saving per month, they earn interest. But if they say saved at the end of the month, then this becomes your first term. Okay, so that's just important.